This is going to be one of the most important videos in this channel. Today I'm going to actually explain how I do make my money from all the clubs and how we make a profit from have an organization that make events. I believe that's one of the most fun I can say. We can actually have fun and actually make money out of it. I try to tell people that every time if you want to make money, you have to understand there are always going to be two sides of the coin. One coin, well, the people that get entertained and the people that actually make a profit out of it. If you think about it, like when you go to buy a coffee, you're actually happy for buying the coffee, but there are people in there actually getting money from just that coffee by selling the coffee to you. You have to understand that everything you do, there's going to be two sides of the coin, and one side always going to be making a profit out of you. Money is moving around all the time, so you have to understand how the money move and the time and occasion. So now I'm in the club business, so that means that the time that the money move more often is during the weekends, especially now on times where people are stuck at home from COVID and now everybody want to go out. So I believe this is one of the business that's probably going to boom for the next 2 or 3 years, and then it's going to crash eventually like every other business. But for now, that's one of the biggest investment you can put in. For us, we are the team of three. We have me, we have Kyle, we have Raphael. Us three, we have different tasks. My job is to keep track of social media and keep track of attention. People don't understand how important attention is. Attention is one of the biggest assets you can have. That's how we fill the clubs. That's how I put people in. Raphael and Kyle make sure of the sound is good, make sure that the DJ is there, make sure that everything is going well. But today I'm going to teach you my part. That's where we get people in the club. So understand that nowadays it's about attention, right? So I'm going to do a drawing. So right now I'm in the top. My job is to get the most amount of people in there as possible. So you have to understand, now that I'm in the top, I cannot do that by myself. So what I have is, I do have a group chat where I get in touch with 20 different people, especially women. Woman and beauty is another asset that is gonna fill any club. If you go to the club as a bunch of men there, you're probably not gonna go. But if probably a bunch of women and or a friend of yours, you're probably gonna go. So the idea is get about 20 women to work for you or 20 men. It depends on how much attention they can get, right? If you find 20 people, what I like to do, I tell them, oh, I need 20 people to work for me. However, it's someone else, I have a limit of 20 people, and if someone else show up that can get more attention of that person X that work for me, I will fire that person and put another person in position. You have to understand that running a business is not always about emotion. It's about profit, and it's always about how much people can put in that club. You have to understand that now every time, it's not about friendships. It's about how much you can add to the company. So that's why I have no problem, just fire people. And understand that. So what I do is I hire 20 people. All the 20 people actually work for me now, right? So the way I pay them is through money, which is obvious. Most people don't get obvious. Some people that work for me does not want money, but they actually want to be showing up more often on videos. So they work for me for a couple months just for attention, because nowadays they understand the value of social media. And some other people work for me for access. When you have deals with events company, you have deals with clubs, you have deals with your own event production, you have access to VIP, you have access to artists, you have access to things that most people do not have access to. So there's some people that work for me want to be close by just to have access to this place, so they can meet new people and they can start their own business, which I have no problem with it. I believe if you work for me, I think I will always support you if you want to leave and start your own thing. So now I'm in the top. I just hired 20 people. So from the 20 people, I tell them that every time we have an event, I expect them to be there, which is one of the important thing. I always gonna expect you to be there. So if you go, let's say a friend of mine goes. I'm gonna use Brenda as an example because she's always with me. She's always in the videos. Brenda goes to the club, and Brenda always gonna walk for free. Every time she's gonna walk for free because she works for us. She walks in, she brings 10 of her friends. She's walking for free. 10 of her friends are actually paying at the door. And that's how we actually make the profit. It depends the deal that we make with the club. Some clubs does pay through a percentage of sales. And I like the deal that I like to make is charge at the door. So what I'm gonna do is I tell them, oh, usually I make deals with club, they are less, they're not famous yet. So low key, it's just started or it's a new investment. So I'll tell them I'm gonna fill up this place and I'm gonna make the profit out of the door. I'm gonna charge at the door. Whatever money I make at the door is mine, and whatever money you make at the bar is yours. Most of the owners are probably gonna accept because that's how they make the money anyways. They never charge at the door. So are you gonna start charging the door? So that's where I'm gonna get a profit from, right? So you understand the same idea. Brenda walks in, she's walking for free. She brings 10 of her friends. All 10 of her friends are paying the door. So that's how I'm making the profit. Now imagine they scale up, right? Now I have 20 girls working for me. So all the 20 girls go through the same situation, right? So now that's 20 girls, and then you start like me, and then the 20 girls. We make it a new system where allow every girl that work for me bring 2 of her friends for free. Understand that? It's just like a cell. You understand how a cell is split up? The same idea is going to start happening. Some people are going to argue me. It's like, oh, there's so many people walking for free, but there's a lot of people paying too. They're going to walk with them. You have to understand that. So if she comes in and she brings 10 of her friends, and then 2 of her friends comes in too with her, and then they start sharing on the internet, because that's one other thing that we tell them to do. Please share the flyers on your social media, because that's one of the ways to get attention. What we do is that now that I'm here, all of them start sharing the flyers or whatever announcement that the club is going to have an event. And then every time I make a post, I tag off them, because IG has a limit of tagging 20 people. That's why there's 20 girls work for me. And then although I make the post, I tag off them, they all share the post. So it's now 20 more accounts. They are sharing the same post for one account, which is mine. And now she's bringing 2 friends for free. So probably her other 2 friends are probably going to tag. So each one has 2 friends. Extra 2 friends is probably going to start sharing the post too. So now that's multiple accounts sharing that post. And that's where created traffic. That's a track with social media. So now other people are going to see the flyer and are most likely to go there. This is one of the most basic way to make money. Now I'm giving you the bare bones. I didn't talk about the music. I didn't talk about the sound check. I didn't talk about bartenders, because most of the time the owner of the club is supposed to take care of it. 2 things that do not take care of it is probably bartenders and security. I check if the security is there, but I do not. Most of the time, we do not hire security. We expect the owner to hire security. However, if you walk in and there's no security, we close down the shop. We close down the club, because there's no way you can do anything without security. Because we need to keep everybody safe. The ladies that work for me safe, everybody safe, which is the key. Sport, especially us, me and the boys, we have a lot of attention on social media, and nowadays not everybody wants what's good for you. Understand that? So security, it's a must. And another way too, one other thing, I always take another space. I leave a VIP space always for the people that work for me. We do not sell VIP space. VIP always gonna be only for people that work for us, except in New York. New York is a place where VIP is a huge. Most of the time, VIP area is bigger than the others outside of the state, outside of New York. So New York is the only place that we actually have the people that work for us, and we actually sell the VIP. And that's the thing. I believe now during this time, this is the best business can start. Why? Everybody was tired from getting stuck at home from COVID. Everybody want to go out now. So I believe right now, this is the business to invest in. It's a business for right now. Every single business that I'm probably going to talk on this channel, because I'm not the type of person that sticks to one business because I believe the market moves around. So right now, the market is going up. We'll probably 2 3 years no longer just going to happen, right? Because you have to understand how the market moves. You have to move with the market. People get stuck on one investment and then they get burned out, or the market probably is going to crash on their business and they try to figure out how to save that thing. Don't. If your business crash, close down, start another business, and start moving fast. Nowadays, you have to move fast, faster, faster, faster. The faster you move, the faster you're gonna make money because money is moving around faster than you think. So this is how I do make my profit. So people think I just go to the party just to have fun. You have to always understand, there always gonna be two sides of the coins, and you have to learn to step on the position where you're gonna make the money, and some people are gonna lose because that's how thing works. You don't print money, you take money. Who prints money is just the banks. The banks print money. We don't print money, we take money for other people, and you start adding. When you add value, when you were able to provide something that other people are willing to pay for, that's where you start making a profit. So if you like this video, please like, share, subscribe. I'm gonna try to put extra work on this video, on this couple of videos. I've been out for some times because I gotta work, editing, whatever you guys probably know about. And very soon we're gonna be start posting more podcasts. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram, follow me on whatever platform you know I am there. I'm everywhere. Like, share, subscribe, tag your friend if they also want to learn how to make some money out of these clubs. And don't forget to subscribe. See you guys next video. Boo.